How Scorpio makes himself happy. In terms of happiness, Scorpio is the most ambiguous sign. Some astrologers even believe that such people can live to old age without chronically feeling the rush of endorphins. In fact, everything is not so pessimistic. It's just that Scorpios are special people, so they have their own happiness, which is different from the rest. Fifth, the feeling of one's own indispensability. This is the only source of joy in which a Scorpio looks like ordinary people. Like everyone else, representatives of this sign dream of being needed, valuable, important, and authoritative. They like it when people come to them at home or at work to consult. And of course, then they listen to these valuable tips. Or they just ask for their opinion. Yes, there are more irreplaceable signs. The same Leo will not be able to live at all, finding himself without the daily emotional nourishment that he receives from grateful students. Scorpio does not need students. He does not dream of leading crowds of like-minded people, but he will always be happy to know that he is spoken of as an important member of society, family, office. Fourth, the presence of people in your life that you can influence. Take offense. A real Scorpio can't live a day without words about not being appreciated. In the family, at work, or among friends whom he constantly helps. Remembering all the bad words you've heard about yourself. There is a whole piggy bank of such statements inside each Scorpio, and it is always full. Dreams or even plans of revenge on the abusers. Offended Scorpios swear, get offended, even cry, so it's hard to call them happy. But if you deprive them of resentment, their own lives will seem empty and meaningless to them. Therefore, after getting rid of grumpy girlfriends, they make new ones, no less grumpy. And after leaving a job where they were not appreciated, they begin to declare in a new place that everyone here is just as ungrateful. And at the same time, people like Samoyed champions are constantly gnawing at themselves. And when they take offense at criticism or whispers behind their backs, they internally believe that all critics are right. The third, no pitying looks from others. Once in a difficult situation, surviving on bread and water, and being out of work for several months, a Scorpio will proudly keep quiet about it. No, not because enemies will gloat, so that friends won't start feeling sorry. All these pitying glances act on the representative of this sign like a glass of acid. It is better to see at home, look at yourself in the mirror, and proudly say, I will break through, I'll get out, I can do it, and I don't need anyone. And in these dreams, Scorpio will find at least a little offended, but happiness. After all, friends could have remembered how he helped them out in his time and come to the rescue themselves. Second, feeling the absence of one's own weaknesses. Scorpios like to be strong. The more misfortunes befall their fate, the more obstacles they manage to overcome, the happier they look into the eyes of their own reflection. But the representative of this sign feels best when faced with a person who also had similar problems, and he did not overcome them. At such a moment, Scorpio will definitely think, but I could, so I'm better, I'm stronger. Oh, what an unearthly feeling! The first victory over an opponent, a rival. All Scorpios like to win, but the sweetest victory will be when the enemy has a human face. After knocking down a competitor, arguing with a grumpy neighbor, putting an arrogant trambour in his place, and especially pushing a rival in a love fight, a Scorpio will feel an attack of true, genuine happiness. And by the way, the size of a Scorpio's joy will be proportional to the seriousness of his enemy. Many people of this sign won't even want to get involved with someone small, frivolous. It's not interesting. It's another matter to defeat a truly powerful man. For example, to get a promotion from a strict boss who is inclined only to fine colleagues, or to take the husband away from the family. from the beautiful wife.